Revenge is on the mind probably of the Hardin Hornets we were just talking about. Last season, they lost a disappointing game at home to the Longhorns with a controversial call.
That was a controversial ending in the final seconds that went Tarkington's way. Thus, the Longhorns came left town with the win. But now we're on the other end. Hardin has come into Tarkington with a 3-0 record and probably a little bit of revenge on their mind. They I don't know if it went over very well that they're Tarkington's homecoming game also. So
that's right.
This should be an interesting game tonight.
That's right. Tonight, absolutely, Coach Chad Taylor and company, the Hardin Hornets, they've come to town to play spoiler on homecoming night in the Prairie, on the Prairie. And, well, Jerry, before the game, we caught up with Coach Toby Belt with Tarkington Longhorns and Coach Chad Taylor with the Hardin Hornets. What were the thoughts?
You know, basically, it's kind of the same thing. The ground game is what both teams are. They're going to be ground heavy on. With Tarkington being able to throw the football a little more, but the Hardin Hornets and Chad Taylor, that's what they want to do. They want to run the football and they want to control the clock with no turnovers. Tarkington also wants to control the clock, but they're going to be a little more versatile. They're going to mix the pass with the run. Of course, head coach Toby Belt, same thing that Chad Taylor said, turnovers. When you have a game like this, it's going to come down to turnovers, and both teams want to do everything they can to cut down on the turnovers.
2024-2025 Tarkington High
Hardin
School
comes in, they're 3-0 on the season, as we said. 3 very impressive victories by the Hornets. They have one of the best defenses so far this season, especially in Southeast Texas. The only school that's had a better defensive effort than Hardin has been Bridge City, with 5.3 points per game allowed. Hardin's only allowed 6.3 points per game. And those wins have been very impressive. The defense is there. They bought into this system by Chad Taylor. Of course, Chad Taylor was here briefly in between the stoppages.
So that just adds a little more spice into this one also.
It does. So this will be fun tonight. I know that for Hardin, this is the final game of the preseason. Next week, they will travel to Bobcat Country for the Orangefield Bobcats in the start of district play.
We'll open up district play while Tarkington will have their final non-district game, and they will travel to Crockett next Friday night.
That's right. And so this game, there's a lot of momentum on Hardin's side. They will hope to carry that momentum through to district play. It'll be a big win for them. And in a minute, we're going to get to my Lee Corso moment of the night. I decided I'm going to don the hat of the winner here tonight. The team I think is going to win this one, but we'll get to that in a minute. We do have football elsewhere in Liberty and Chambers County. Tonight, the Dayton Broncos will not be playing. They're off. The Liberty Panthers are off. Holy Zeta.
They had a game scheduled, but up to 2 days ago got canceled.
Then they had another game scheduled.
Anyway, the Bobcats are not playing tonight.
So Bobcats, Broncos, Panthers, here's the good news. None of you are losing tonight. That's the good news. The Cleveland Indians, they're in action tonight at home against Grand Oaks.
Right down the road from us.
That's right. They're just down the street. That should be, they've shown some improvement on the Cleveland side. They're looking to get a win. They would love to get a win tonight. Maybe they will. We'll see. We'll talk about that later on tonight, but it'll be a big game for the Indians there. For our folks down in Chambers County, our friends in Anahuac, the Panthers, they'll be traveling over to Houston to take on Lutheran South. Which will be a big game. Another undefeated team and the number 9 team in the state of Texas now. I also saw Hardin, according to the Max Preps Class 3 Division 1, has moved into the top 40. So it's a big deal.
Nice little tidbit from Russell Payne there. Right. Anyway. And then we also have Barbers Hill is hosting the Foster Falcons tonight.
That's right.
And I think Barbers Hill should win that one going away.
And they're really looking to nurse a wound because, boy, last week, the horse race of horse races, Barbers Hill and Deer Park.
Double overtime.
Barbers Hill, Fear Deer.
Dropped it 50-48. What a game that must have been.
We're just a few minutes out from the kickoff, 10 minutes away. This is again homecoming night here in Tarkington. We'll actually have the homecoming king and queen winners. We'll get them. We'll get those to you as soon as we have it. We have some help tonight. My normal help was a little under the weather, not to be able to be here tonight, but I went over to Hardin and I found some help. We brought in KBF. Katie Beth Fielder. Come on, Katie Beth. Come say hi to everybody. She's going to help us tonight with a little running and gunning here and there. Hey, Katie. Anyway, we're excited to have her. It's a big night. Homecoming in Tarkington. The game's getting ready to start. Jerry, let's go down the games around the area. Barbers Hill, I think, comes out on top tonight.
Absolutely.
Then you've got a game with Anahuac and Lutheran South.
That's going to be all Anahuac.
All Anahuac. Cleveland, I have a feeling, not going to be winners tonight.
Going to go Grand Oaks.
Grand Oaks. I don't know. Do you have a winner tonight in this game? We're Tarkington, because one Liberty County team tonight of the three that are playing is going to lose for sure, because they're both playing tonight here in this game.
Hardin, as we said, is 3-0. Tarkington is 1-2 on the season. Tarkington lost to Corrigan Camden in a game that could have went either way. Traveled to Anderson Shire last week and took it on the chin a little bit, but I think it's going to be a close, fun ball game. But I'm going to give the edge to the Hardin Hornets tonight.
All right. So Jerry, we all know my blood is the shade of purple. We all know I refuse to wear other teams' insignias. I do.
Folks, just go with it.
I do. This is going to be hard. It's going to be difficult tonight. I'm going to don the colors of another school tonight because I'm picking my winner in my Lee Corso moment of the week. Coming into this game tonight, Tarkington 1-2 on the season. Hardin 3-0 on the season. They have a common opponent in which Hardin handled business. That common opponent, Corrigan Camden, came back from behind to defeat Tarkington and played spoilers for them in the first game of the season. Tarkington had a great game with Snook in game 2, and then of course this last week they fell in a tough one to
41-7 Anderson Shire.
Shout out to our friends at the Navajo Examiner and the folks that covered that game for us too, by the way.
Thank you guys for the help. Appreciate you.
But anyway, so tonight I'm going to do something I've never done before. My Lee Corso moment of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, feel the sting. The Hardin Hornets will win tonight. Spoilers in Tarkington. Go Hornets. Go Longhorns. Go. That's the best game we can have. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're getting ready to start. We're going to go ahead. We'll be back at halftime. We'll have more information for you. We'll have highlights from this game. We'll have some tips from the other games in the area. And of course, our high school football wrap-up show will be live from here tonight.
Yes, it
at
will.
A.L. Nelson Stadium, and this is a test run. We hope you're with us. We hope you enjoy this, and we'll probably only get better at this as we do some more things like this going forward. We do know we're going to at least be out doing this one more time this year at Hardin. Maybe more than that. We're going to see. We got to work out some details with some of the other schools, but we've been getting phone calls and messages all day asking us if we're going to do it for that school, that school, that school. So, folks, we hope you enjoy this. We hope you'll come back and join us again at halftime. Again, I've got the Hardin Hornets, so the Tarkington Longhorns here in Tarkington on homecoming night. And the Hornets are hitting the field. So, good folks, we'll be back at halftime.